Question number 141. Most of the animals reproduce sexually, which involves binary fission, multiple fission, gamete transfer, budding. In sexual reproduction, which is present in most of the animals, formation of zygote is a key step, and zygote is formed when male gamete fuses with female gamete. And for that fusion to take place, the gametes are needed to get transferred. So among the given options, gamete transfer is associated with sexual reproduction. Let's look at the other given options. Option 1, binary fission. Binary fission is seen in many single-celled organisms. And is a mode of asexual reproduction. Option number 2, multiple fission. Multiple fission is seen in animals like amoeba, paramecium, etc. And lastly, budding. Budding is present in organisms like yeast, sponges, hydra, etc. The correct answer here is option number 3, gamete transfer. Question number 142. Transverse binary fission occurs in Euglena, amoeba, hydra, paramecium. Transverse binary fission occurs in ciliated protozoans. An example of which would be paramecium, which undergoes transverse binary fission. Euglena shows longitudinal binary fission. Amoeba, on the other hand, undergoes irregular binary fission. Whereas in hydra, binary fission is absent. So the correct answer here would be option number 4, paramecium, which undergoes transverse binary fission. Question number 143. Which of the following represents correct sequence of life phases in animals from birth to natural death? In the options, we can see that various phases are arranged in different sequences. We have to find the correct sequence of these life phases seen in the lifespan of almost all animals. Now we know that each organism during its lifespan passes through 3 life stages. First comes the juvenile phase, then the reproductive phase, and lastly the old age or senescence phase. So the correct order is juvenile, followed by reproductive, and then senescence phase, which is correctly mentioned among the given options in option, and this sequence is correctly mentioned in option number 3, that is juvenile phase, reproductive phase, and lastly senescence phase. So the correct answer would be option number 3. In option number 1 and 2, the senescence phase is given before the reproductive phase and vegetative phase, which is growth phase. So this makes it incorrect. And in option number 4, the senescence phase is given first, so that would be incorrect. The correct answer is option number 3 here. Question number 144. Chromosome number in myocytes of human is 46, 23, 44, 22. To find out the number of chromosomes in myocytes, let's understand what are myocytes first. So myocytes are diploid cells which undergo meiosis during gametogenesis to form cells which have haploid number of chromosomes. In case of human, a myocyte, which is a diploid cell, would have total 46 chromosomes, and cells formed which would give rise to gametes would have haploid number of chromosomes, that is 23 and 23. Thus, for a myocyte, the correct chromosome number would be option number 1, 46, whereas option number 2, 3 and 4 would be incorrect. The correct answer here is 1, 46. Question number 145. Events in sexual reproduction are. So there are 3 events that are labeled as A, B and C. That is embryogenesis, syngamy and gametogenesis. We have to find out the sequential order of their occurrence in human beings is A, then B, then C, C, then A, then B, C, then B, then A, or B, then C, then A. If we look at the sequential order of steps that are involved or events that occur in a sexual reproduction, then we know that these events are completed in 3 steps, namely pre-fertilization, then fertilization, and followed by post-fertilization events. The event of fertilization includes fusion of gamete, in pre-fertilization, the formation of gametes takes place, called as gametogenesis, and after they are formed, their transfer takes place. This transfer is also included in pre-fertilization step. And fertilization event involves fusion of male and female gametes, after which a diploid cell or zygote is formed, from which embryo develops, and this is termed as embryogenesis. So let's try to find the correct order of A, B and C. Among them, gametogenesis would come first, followed by syngamy, and lastly embryogenesis. So the correct order would be C, B, A, which is given in option number 3 here, and that would be our correct answer. In option 1, 2 and 3, the order is not correct. The correct answer here would be option number 3.